Ambassador, on looking forward, you mentioned the richness and the depth and the growing breadth of the relationship. We've had now for 2 years implementation of the KORUS FTA, certainly, especially with the presidential visit, an emphasis on political cooperation as Asia grows forward. What are some of your hopes for the bilateral relationship as it expands?
Well, I'm so glad you asked me the question about the KORUS FTA because it is already 2 years that it entered into force. And then with respect to the implementation of KORUS FTA, there is myth and reality. And then the myth is there are certain problems. Reality is there are no problems. And then what I think about the KORUS FTA is this, which is that in my mind it is working very, very well. Then I think I should be elaborating. When I say working very, very well, there are 3 different areas in the KORUS FTA. First is trade in services. And trade in services, traditionally, United States used to have a surplus. And that surplus is growing even larger. For the past 2 years, then it has been growing 20% every year. So last year, it was about $9 billion. $9 billion of surplus in favor of the United States when it comes to trade and services. So there's something which is not known too much to the American audience. Second, investment is again a very important relationship between Korea and then the United States. Investment, traditionally, US investment in Korea used to be larger, but the trend reversed back in 2004. So since 2004, there is more investment coming in from Korea into the United States. And the gap between in this bilateral investment relationship, it is growing larger in favor of the United States. So last year, it was $2 billion. So this is something I should be telling you with respect to trade and services, investment. When it comes to trade in goods, traditionally, Korea used to enjoy the surplus. And after KORUS FTA entered into force, that surplus, again, began to grow. But if we look into the products that are being traded between Korea and then the United States, especially products being exported from United States into Korea, then you could understand that, in fact, KORUS FTA is working very well. Why do I say that? It's because there are products benefiting from tariff reduction. They are doing very well. I mean, US products benefiting from tariff reduction, they are going up 7 or 8% every year. But somehow, products not benefiting from tariff reduction, they are going down. So that's the reason why the surplus in trading goods has been growing in our bilateral trade relationship. But somehow, this is something I should be looking deeper for the time being, which is in the first quarter of this year. Somehow, U.S. export of goods has been doing very, very well. So overall figure has been growing 7 or 8%. So putting them together, trade and services, investment, trade in goods, they're working very fine. So it is one aspect of a relationship between Korea and then the United States. But looking ahead, I think trade is important, investment is important, but at the same time, there are a whole lot of other areas where we could be further strengthening our economic relationship. I mean, talking even about the economic field alone, there are so many things we could be doing together. And then one of them would be, well, both in Korea and in the United States, we are looking for new sources for growth. So President Obama has been talking about innovation a lot. Back in Korea, President Park has been talking about creative economy. And then if you look into what in fact must be done in order to do that, that is to say, promote innovative economy in the United States, creative economy in Korea, then at the end of the day, we should be doing same things. And then when we do the same things, then of course we could try to collaborate, we try to cooperate, we try to learn from each other. And for that reason, what we'll be doing soon enough is our Minister of Science and Technology is coming to visit Washington sometime very soon, next week. And then he is going to launch a center in Washington, D.C. to narrowly focus upon this issue, to further strengthen our cooperation in science, technology, business startup, so that we could be learning more and then cooperating even further in the broader economic area.